Happy Carnival! And welcome to another episode of Tales from the Parade Route. Today we have the very special honor of having back my very first guest on the show and my captain.
Yep.
Missy, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
So we are at ball weekend here.
It's here. It's absolutely here. 24 hours and counting.
Yeah, and then literally this time 2 weeks from now we'll be on floats getting all our stuff together.
We will be at we'll be loading floats.
Yeah,
we will.
So for starters, what's our theme this year?
Our theme is a night on the runway, and our maids are depicting various countries and the fashion associated with each country.
Okay. Let's see. I know that this year we have something very special for the attendees to our parade.
We do.
That this year we have a new signature throw.
We have our dragon eggs.
So you know, for those who haven't seen any of our updates on it, we're now throwing dragon eggs, which is our signature throw. They'll be painted, glittered, wrapped in fabric. I mean,
all kinds of things.
Yeah.
All sorts of things are happening to them.
And something that's special, even more special about it is, as far as I know, it's the first signature throw that actually can hold something
that's right.
special in it.
It can. Well, it's an 8-inch egg, and so you can put all sorts of things in it. You could put candy, or maybe any of our throws like socks or glitter, or our baby dragon, which is also new this year.
Yes.
He's about 5 inches. He's a little shoulder dragon that will magnetically attach to your shirt, but we're going to be stuffing them in eggs for sure.
Yes. And at our meeting last week or what have you,
yes,
you'd mentioned that there were 3,000 of them available.
3,000, and
all of them have been claimed.
Every last egg has been sold.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, you know, we can guarantee that if you come out there, you know, the three things that I look for when I'm throwing, you know, special throws is I look for, obviously, friends and family.
Obviously.
I look for people who are really into the crowd or into the parade.
The enthusiastic ones.
Right.
The ones jumping up and down.
And
excited to be there.
Yeah. And then obviously, you know, funny or pretty or creative signs.
Creative signs get our attention, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, when you're on a float, especially for crew members, you know, when there's 20 or 30 people on a float, you just, you know, you're going down the street and throw, and everybody kind of looks the same.
Right.
But when something sticks out, somebody that's super energetic, jumping up and down, dressed in bright colors, or holding a magnificent sign that catches our eye, it's so much easier for us to pick you out.
Right.
And that's what we're looking for, because we want to give these eggs to people that are really going to enjoy them and collect them.
Yes. Let's see. So, who's our royalty this year?
Our king is Mark Bell Prout from Washington, D.C., originally from here. He actually went to Bonneville High School. And our queen is Shantae Amos. Currently lives in Atlanta, but again is also from here, from the 7th Ward.
And I know that both of them have, I guess, a special story about them. You know, that Shantae, she was, you know, supposed to be queen of another crew a few years ago, and some things happened to where she had to step away.
That's right.
And you know, so it's like a comeback story that she's getting a chance to fulfill that dream.
Absolutely, and we've really enjoyed that process with her. You know, if you grow up in New Orleans, a lot of young girls grow up thinking, I want to be a queen one day. And I think, you know, she went through that process just like many of us. And it's going to finally happen for her tomorrow night. And she's going to be a beautiful queen. And she wanted to mimic all of the regalia of Queen Elizabeth. And so her crown, she has a scepter and an orb that she will be carrying that is the replica of Queen Elizabeth.
Wow.
So it's really special. It's going to be beautiful.
And then I know that Mark is actually past royalty of Pyros?
The Krewe of Pyros. He's one of the founding members
Oh, wow.
of the Krewe of Pyros. And so he's very active in that organization up in D.C. And so he knows the ins and outs of Mardi Gras pretty well.
Nice.
And this, again, for him, it's going to be a lot of fun. Come back to his hometown and be in a parade.
Yeah. Let's see. For our parade, how many floats do we have?
We have 23 floats.
Okay.
18 marching bands, and 8 dance units.
Okay.
So we're going to have a nice, beautiful, long parade this year.
Yeah. Let's see. So we had mentioned the baby dragon. We also have our signature dragons.
Our signature dragons, Scorch and Skye. Scorch is purple, Skye is baby blue, and they both have beautiful gold and silver wings, and this year we have their name embroidered on their chest.
Yeah.
Which is new, and I guess we named them a couple years ago, so we're looking forward for this season to roll through where everybody gets the baby dragon, and then we're going to do the same thing we did with Scorch and Skye, where we're going to put a survey out to the public, give everybody a couple of weeks to give their suggestions for the name of the baby dragon, and then we'll let our float lieutenants vote on it.
Okay. I know the past few years we had so our signature throw for many years had been the shield.
It was, yes.
And one of the special things that we did with the shield was we had I believe it was 5 magical golden shields.
We did the golden shield, where if you caught a golden shield off of a float, it meant that next year you got to ride in Excalibur for free. So you basically won a ride. We will be doing the same thing with the golden egg this year.
Okay.
So we have one of our members is painting 5 golden eggs for us. And inside of it, it will have a special certificate signed by me that says, congratulations, you've just won a ride in Excalibur.
Okay.
So 5 of those will be given out somewhere along the route.
Yeah. So you mentioned a certificate. One of the other things that I want to make sure that we point out regarding the eggs is we have like a scan code that we're going to include with
Yes.
as many of our eggs as we can.
Yes.
To where we want to encourage everyone, share pictures of it with us.
Absolutely.
You know? That we want to see, as many of the members that I know there's a lot of the members that decorated their eggs behind closed doors, shall we say, to where I haven't gotten to see them.
No.
And, when we've had decorating parties and seeing pictures from, various friends of mine who are riding in the parade with us, seeing the creativity of it, it's inspiring.
It's going to be a lot of fun to see what happens to all these 3,000 eggs.
Yes.
And, we even have the little bags that they can go in so they don't get damaged as people are handing them off the float. And, and I want to see them on people's mantles and, with beads around them and, sitting on your coffee table and everything. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So there is a little egg tag that our members can download, and there's a QR code on it. So just asking people to scan the QR code. It brings them to our Facebook page. Right. And they can post it, and we're all going to have a lot of fun after the parade. Yeah. Watching this outcome.
Yeah. So our parade is February 21st.
Yes.
7 o'clock is
7
roll
p.m.
time.
is our start time.
And something special about this year's parade is we are going to be the first ones rolling back on the original Jefferson Parish parade route.
We're going back to the traditional Jefferson Parish route. We're starting at Clearview. We'll make that U-turn right there at Clearview. The bands join us at Homa, and that's the official start point. We'll head down Veterans, go up and down Severn, up and down Bonneville, and end at Martin Berman, where we used to many years ago. Yes. So it's going to be a little bit longer route, but we're really looking forward to being back where we should be. Yeah.
I think that it's going to be a great time. I would encourage all of our listeners, all our viewers, scratch out anything that you got on your schedule for the 21st. Come and see us. I guarantee you that we're going to put on a heck of a parade.
And we have 8 beautiful maids and dukes, Merlin and Morgana. We have a Lady of the Grail. We have about 12 maidens and princesses and squires, plus 11 crew floats with over 250 riders. So it's going to be a beautiful parade.
Yes. Before we close out, I know one other thing that my friends in the doubloon collecting world would sacrifice me to the gods if I didn't ask. What all doubloons do we have?
So we have the traditional crew. We have two crew, the royal blue and the silver anodized.
Right.
And then the captain and the co-captain are throwing a doubloon. And then there's two maids. Well, the Lady of the Grail, one maid, and the queen will all be throwing their own doubloons.
So doubloon collectors, make sure you got your signs ready. And I know also, Kirk and I have
of course
a special poker chip set that we'll have available as well.
Yes.
So, we hope to see everybody out there on the route. And
it's going to be great. And the weather looking like it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, everything that I'm seeing on the extended forecast shows that it's going to be like in the high 60s, low 70s. So
it's perfect.
No
parade
chance
weather.
of rain.
No, it's going to be perfect.
So come on out and join us. I guarantee you that we'll have a good time. As always, Missy, thank you so much.
Of course. Happy to be here. Thank you.
And one other thing, as the owner and operator of D&D Creations,
yes,
I know that seeing in the other room, everybody's a buzz, getting those last fine details put in on a couple of the costumes.
We do. We have a lot of work happening right now, and with our ball tomorrow night, we're putting the final touches on everything. But by the time this airs, they'll know that this is my collar for tomorrow night, and there's a host of other beautiful costumes that are coming out all weekend long. We have 4 major balls this weekend, so it's going to be really busy around here.
Yeah. And with all the Super Bowl celebrations going on,
it's a lot.
the town is a buzz for sure.
It is.
So be sure to check out our crew as well on Facebook. Krewe of Excalibur, kreweofexcalibur.com. I know we're on Instagram.
We are.
I think we're on TikTok, if I remember correctly.
I think so. Somebody else has been working on that for me, but it's starting to ramp up a little bit.
Right. So, check out on your social medias, look for Krewe of Excalibur, and follow us out there. There's going to be lots more updates coming.
Yes.
With the parade on our heels, with the ball happening literally, moments from now, and as we get ready into the next year as well. So thank you again, Missy,
of
so
course.
much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Signing out. We will see you on the route.